Welcome to the She Pub Network, where we talk books, authors, and publishers. I am Shanita Finesse, CEO and founder of She Publishing LLC. And I'd like to welcome, actually, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a happy Memorial's Day. Today has been great. It is a beautiful day in the Chicagoland area. And one of the reasons why I'm on here for this impromptu live is because we need to announce some winners. We need to announce some winners of the book, A Rose on a Concrete Court, as well as the winners of a photo shoot. So if you tuned in to, hey, Mark, if you tuned in to Royce's in-person, in-studio interview, and if you've made a comment, your name was put in a little glass container and everything. And we pulled two names last night. We actually pulled the names last night. Again, this is an impromptu live. Now, this is what happened. I have been celebrating my birthday, you guys. And thank you guys for all the shout outs for the birthdays and everything. But we actually did a taping last night that did not reach any of our subscribers. There was so many technical difficulties, that some of the video went mute. So we are going to watch last night's last night's viewing together with all them technical difficulties. It's gonna be like one of them, you know how you be viewing and making comments on a video that's already happened, but that is exactly what we're gonna do. So we are going to reveal today the winners of the book. And I have to tell you, I ordered my book on that Taco Tuesday that we did that show. And so I'm just gonna open up this package and I have my book, A Rose on a Concrete Court. And actually, I have a couple copies of this book already. Number one, because I'm the publisher. But number two, because we are going to be giving away a free copy of this book, A Rose on a Concrete Court. So without further ado, I am going to play what was recorded yesterday evening for us to view together. And I just might get me a glass of wine from Cooper's Hawk. And I might be eating on some of these tips that Mr. Showtime done made. So let's go ahead and view this video together and see all of the bloopers that happened last night. All right, it's coming anytime. Welcome to the She Pub Network, where we talk books, authors, and publishers. I am Shanita Finesse, CEO and founder of She Publishing LLC. And today, helping me do a recap of our first in-person show is Mr. Showtime Man.
Greetings.
All right. So that was our first in-person show. We had Royce Dixon Sr. here in the building.
Shout out to Royce.
And we had a lot of fun. It was on a Tuesday. We did Taco Tuesdays. You guys actually played some ball, A Rose on a Concrete Court, right? That is the book that we were speaking about. But let me just share with you all just some highlights from the show that we did last week. Let me actually see if I can pull it up here.
She
She Publishing.
She Publishing. Hi. I thought you didn't like it.
Oh, I love it. And by the form, y'all know who won that. You
Oh
understand what I'm
my
saying?
gosh. But yes, honey, where's the book? A Rose on a Concrete
A
Court. Would you
rose on
happen
a
to have it?
concrete court. Do I got
I
that?
actually have it. A
Oh, okay.
rose on a concrete court, ladies and gentlemen. So last Tuesday, we wanted everybody to go ahead and purchase their books. We had a virtual book signing. And during that time, did you buy your copy?
Of course.
Yeah, I bought my copy. I have my copy. And for all of those who bought your copy, you should be receiving your copies in the mail if you haven't received a chat. But we are not done. Again, the goal is for Royce to become
Best-selling author.
yes, a best-selling author on Amazon. And we want to continue it going. So we're going to continue to purchase his book for the duration of this month. If you Mark, I do want to say we're going to get to who won that hooping session. I promise. Okay, I'll keep playing. Have not already secured your copy, make sure you get your copy, right?
Yep. Amazon.
Just Amazon. We're only promoting Amazon.
Oh,
We're
okay.
only promoting Amazon right now. And then after this month, the viewers will be able to get his book anywhere. She Publishing LLC, Barnes and Noble. His book is on several different platforms.
Go check that out. Make sure y'all check that out. It's a dope book.
I do want to tell you guys that if you are having problems with Amazon right now, that's okay. Wait to tomorrow or this week if you have not already grabbed your copy to grab your copy. But Amazon is having some kinks and tricks too as well. But we are still going to be purchasing A Rose on a Concrete Court for the duration of this month. So share, share, and more share. Okay, let's keep watching. Let's keep watching the bloopers that happened last night. Yeah, so honey, what was one of the highlights of the show that you enjoyed?
Well, I'm gonna take it back to the father's book that Royce mentioned. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? I think that's very important to get father's point of views out there about just being a dad, being a father, and I think it was pretty dope for him to even invite a player to do that. But I'm still working on that, how to put mouth to paper. You understand what I'm saying? So
But did
hopefully
you
I can.
learn how to put mouth to paper?
Yeah, yeah,
What? What are you gonna do?
yeah.
You just gonna say, well, look, let's hope you put mouth to paper on a recording or something like that
Yeah, that's what I
so
think
you
I'm gonna
can
do.
get it down.
I think that'll be my best option is to um, get it, talk and record it and then do it that way. Cause I like to talk. You know what I'm saying? Even
I
right
think
now, I
we
can
all
hear
know.
myself talk, and this is what y'all hearing, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Well,
the best thing about talking is when you get to hear
oh
yourself talk.
my gosh. Okay. Well, look, talking about hearing yourself, one of the reasons why we're doing this is because on the first in person show, there was so much feedback, technical difficulties,
Yes.
and we want to apologize for that. I do want to give a shout out to the viewers because you did an amazing job. You didn't complain, you didn't say nothing. All you guys did was support, and I truly appreciate that. You and Shartia, yes, that is hubby. That is hubby. Bought the book. So there's nothing more that I can ask for than the extended people who are part of the She family and who are a part of our Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn family. So we appreciate you guys for always coming out and supporting what we
Wait,
do.
wait, wait, wait. Time out. Before we go any further, Show has something to say. I would
What
like to
is
send
it?
a happy birthday shout out to Miss She over here. She's an amazing woman. Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you, honey.
Um, you know,
I plan to
look,
eat something good
the bill don't come
tonight.
cheap though. But you know, but happy birthday. I hope you enjoy. You know,
Yes.
the best is yet to come.
Mm, mm. Yeah, well, I have been enjoying my birthday with you and the fam and everybody who wished me a happy birthday. Phone calls, social media, whatever. I appreciate it. And obviously, I appreciate you for making this month special for me
Hmm.
and the girls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So, yeah. So, as far as
Wait,
what
are
I
you gonna
enjoy.
let me ask you that question?
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, you just, you know what I
Well,
mean?
ask the question.
This
I
is
mean,
host
we're
and
7 minutes
co-host.
in. Can you
That
ask
means
me a
host and
question?
co-host. That means you just asked me a question. It's my turn. You
Okay.
understand?
Hmm.
Like,
All
you can't
right.
treat this like the marriage. Now you gotta treat this like, host and
Are
co-host. You
you
know what
going
I
to
mean?
ask the question
So,
though?
what did you learn from the interview?
What I appreciated from the interview with Royce is that he talked about one of his books titled Blessed While Broken. It's about him and his lovely wife, how they divorced, came back together, and how now they actually have a ministry where they talk to couples because before you even take that step, they want to encourage you and inspire you to keep moving forward, to talk about it, to maybe go through counseling, all those other things before you actually decide to take that step. And then what he said was, once the divorce was final, that's when he was like, realized he made the biggest mistake of his life. So I could appreciate that. One of the reasons I wrote the book, Keep Them Coming Home with Love, you and the girls, you guys were the inspiration for me writing that book. That was one of the first books that I had written. And it was about all of the traditions that we instilled in our family. It talked about, our maybe challenges and different things like that. So I enjoy marriage. It is a lot of work. Um, we are not perfect, but this is the She Show. Okay. When you see
Hmm.
us too, it's the She Show. Okay.
Speak for yourself.
And the saga continues.
My middle name is Mr. Perfect. I'm sorry.
I have to tell you guys, um, yeah, so we are actually going to be doing more collaboration on these shows together. So thank you, Mark, for bringing that up. I'm gonna make sure to tell Mr. Show. But as I said in the video, and this is the video that should have been this is the bloopers from last night, you guys. If you haven't heard, if you just coming on, hey Sharon, hey Shartia, hey Mark, hey everyone else who's on the line. But again, we're playing this because we actually announced the winners who will win a free copy of A Rose on a Concrete Court, as well as who wins a free photo shoot from the actual in-person live in the studio that Royce did. So we're gonna keep going. Again, this is the show that should have posted but never posted. Said I guess because partying. Okay, let's keep watching together.
Okay. Well, again, I want you guys to keep share share the shows that we do and continue to purchase A Rose on a Concrete Court. It is a book that you absolutely want to have. It will inspire you to keep moving forward. So the next thing that we didn't have an opportunity to talk about on the last show was the BAM TV winners. The BAM TV winners. So we actually had several of, let me see, I'm just going to put it up here. It'll probably cover you and I, which it has. But we had several finalists for the 2025 Black Authors Matter TV show. And so there was six of us who was in the running. And one thing I will say is if one She family wins, all the She family wins. And so being the finalist is a big deal in itself. So that's it. We are all winners. Now, the people who will be receiving awards in the mail will be Carter and Armanette Smith and Marvin Michael O'Brien and also myself.
Okay.
So we were the winners of the Black Authors Matter Awards. And babe, if you could show the books for I Woke Up Black, Marvin.
I woke up black.
I Woke Up Black. And then also Broken Crayons.
We
These,
got broken crayons.
hmm yeah, these were the two books. Yeah, these are the two books that won and the interviews that won for these particular books. And I congratulate them and I can't wait to see their awards. And we're going to mention this at the gala.
Yeah. I went to sleep black too. Oh,
You know what? Look. So, honey, can you tell us about the 2025 She Conference and Networking Convention? What do you have to say
oh,
about that?
look, that's gonna be amazing. If you ain't got your tickets, get your tickets. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's gonna be amazing. We gonna have food, drinks, entertainment. You understand? I'm gonna be there in the flesh. You understand what I'm saying? Miss She gonna be there in the flesh. You might not know. You may not know who you might see up in there. So everybody, show a little support. Step on out. Have a good time, and come enjoy yourself.
And babe, and so we are celebrating books, authors, and publishers. It will be the weekend of September 19th, and it will be September 19th and 20th. September 19th will be the meet and greet, but September 20th will be the authors gala. And I want you guys to meet us in the piano lounge. Again, I'm just sharing with you on the screen that day one, again, September 19th, is the meet and greet, and day two, September 20th, is the Authors Awards and Gala. And day three, we will be doing a day three, which will be a Zoom. It won't be a Zoom, but it will be like the Sheep Hub Network where we will be doing interviews and workshops on that actual platform. But again, we want you guys to come out to the gala. To get your tickets, please go to www.shepublishingllc.com or you can call us at 219-515-8032. So, what we're going to do is take a little break.
Well, we gotta shout out Darion too, man. Shout out Darion. Did I make you proud? Y'all can cop that too.
Yes. So we did have a couple of members of Fire Media in the building when we interviewed Royce. Let's check out the footage, a little bit of the footage of that. He's part of Fire Media as well as Darion Knight. He is the author of Did I Make You Proud? How you doing, Darion? All right, so we are here. We're going to continue with the questions, but we so yeah, and the person who was missing, who was not here in the building, was Amon Smith. He is also a part of Fire Media as well. And so with Fire Media, what does that stand for, babe?
What does Fire Meter stands for?
Yeah. Friends Ignite Real Experiences.
Oh yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, right. But yeah.
He wasn't about to say nothing, y'all. Okay, all right, back to the show.
Look,
So,
you just tell me to show up and I show up. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah, because you missed the show. Okay. So, but yeah, so we wanted to announce Fire Media because that is a platform that we will all be on. And that show will be coming soon. But what I'm really hoping is that you start back with your show, Showtime Man Wheels.
Yeah, it's coming. It's in the works. You understand? I got, the camera lady. You know, everybody know who she is, but
They're
you know,
gonna meet her. They're gonna meet her tonight.
she got so much going on. You know, I pay her. I think she overpaid, but
We're
you
gonna
know,
we're gonna see what she says about that when
she
she
just,
gets here.
she just don't want to act right. So I gotta, I might have to outsource, you know, the camera lady position. You know what I mean? You got some type of camera skills, put it in the comments, and look over that resume because right now, you know,
Ooh, you gonna be in trouble.
what she
You gonna be in trouble. She's coming
she can't
soon.
hear that.
She's coming soon. So, so ladies and gentlemen, we are about to take a break because I do want to bring his camera lady as well as
Oh,
Twin
she in the
She.
building?
Yes, she is. She is in the building. I just received notification that she is actually in the building, and you're gonna be lucky if she doesn't come up here right
Oh,
now.
edit that. Position is filled, Joe. Position is
So,
filled.
you guys, what I really want you to do is we're about to take this break, but I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. We definitely want you to do that. And then we will be right back in a minute.
All right, you guys. So this, I will tell you at this point in the video, this is when the kicker starts. This is when the real stuff happens. Okay. And so I am going to welcome Twin She to this particular segment so that we both can do a commentary on what is actually happening here. So let's keep playing. All right. So welcome back.
Hello, once again.
Okay, so if you notice, you don't hear anything. You see a screen, you see a mom and daughter on the screen, but you don't see us, you don't hear us saying anything.
Mhm.
So, what was actually happening here last night when we were engaging in conversation?
Oh, you want me to say it? All right. Well, when we came back from the break, my mother forgot to hit the
Oh,
unmute button.
are you serious?
I
You're
am
gonna
serious.
tell
I
people
am serious
what
because it was a good
happened?
take. It was a really good take.
And we said we weren't gonna do that thing.
Because I'm tired.
I mean, it was a rough night.
Yeah.
So around this point,
I was just introducing myself as Twin She, as the camera lady.
mhm.
My mother asked me some of the things that I do for She Publishing, and that was the fact that I was the first. I was
Yeah,
the
Mark.
first mama. I was the first photographer for She Publishing LLC, and then on top of that, I do a lot of social media posts, and I send out packages, little stuff like that. And it was just a quick recap of everything else that I do for the company.
So, and then you talked a little bit about you meeting the family and that
Yes.
kind of thing.
And just how family oriented this business is. And I especially love meeting the authors because those are people who I go to when stuff's going on in my personal life. So, like
Yeah.
Tiffany, that's one of my best friends. Absolutely love Tiffany. Shout out Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you grab their books, you may read a couple segments and things like that.
Yes.
Because this is truly a business built on family values, family traditions, and different things like that. And we want our children um to see what we do, to see how hard we work, all that other good stuff. Uh-oh. I think this is the part in the segment where we were pulling for a rose on a concrete court.
Yes, and so we're gonna make it so dramatic, and we're going to wait for me to open the thing and pull out the
She's
name.
shaking it now.
Yes, and so
And
the name that I ended up pulling was Lily. So congratulations, Lily, on your free copy. And then I believe we went straight into
we went straight into the next one.
yeah.
But what I think what I was saying right here was that we are going to DM. What did I say?
Yes.
At first I said
I am.
and
I had to tell you
message
BM.
DM.
Correct.
Okay, look, I am DM. They're all the same thing.
No,
Who
it's not.
agrees with me that I am DM is kind of the same?
It's
You
not. It's
could put it
okay.
in the chat. You
It's
might get a
not.
free book if you agree with me.
Okay. Well,
But yeah, so Lily won. We are going to DM Lily. We're going to let her know that she won. Again, this is truly an impromptu, live that we're doing this morning. I said this morning. I mean,
this afternoon. Okay, we're
this
shaking
evening.
for the
Okay,
next.
shaking for the next.
For the free photo shoot.
Yeah.
And the winner of the photo shoot was
I know.
Karen. So congrats you two on being the
Congratulations.
winners. Thank you all for being a part of this
Tea back
giveaway.
there.
Exactly. What daddy?
Oh my gosh. Photobomb.
Play.
So eating watermelon, like seriously. Yeah, Mark, it is truly not the same. We thought about re-recording everything, and it was just like it was a long evening. It was a really long evening.
And I'm a college student. I will get dressed up for work and maybe for one or two of these takes. After that, I'm done. Thank you very much.
But yeah, and I was blowing kisses to Mr. Show.
Yeah.
If you
y'all are very lucky that you guys actually don't have to hear this audio. It was an interesting night. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So, but you know what? I've learned a lesson. The lesson that I've learned is normally, Mark, let me know if you normally when you're on the computer and you're muted, it'll say like you're muted. So then you could know when to remove from the mute, but the computer didn't tell me that. So I feel a certain kind of way, you know what I'm saying? And I was using an Apple.
Right here.
I was using an Apple.
I was saying, I'm one of the models for.
Oh yeah, we're having a fashion show at the gala.
Yes.
Okay.
And so that's just I was watching the video and I was like, I remember saying this here, but that's something else that was mentioned. For the gala.
Yeah.
You guys will also see me. If you guys also recognize my voice, if you guys have been to any of the prior things, I am the voice of She as well.
Yes. And we're going to be modeling, you guys are going to be modeling S.C. Bonnie Couture's clothing line. And so some of our authors will have the opportunity to model some of her garments as well. So Mark, Royce, Jermaine, you, myself, that is my book dress designer. So, we're going to be having a really great time and we're going to be dancing. And my mother took that little fan because we're going to be doing that. What's the name of that?
Boots on the ground.
Yeah. Boots on the ground. We're going to be doing some of that.
Like,
along with some other slides. But yeah, then I was also saying that the cover of the May newsletter mag
mhm.
is Latoya Johnson. Jermaine, would you get out of the camera? Hey, goodness.
You on camera time so bad.
You'll get your chance. Look, somebody said that they want us to do these shenanigans together more often. Okay, so I will invite you. But yeah, Latoya Johnson, she is on the cover of the May newsletter mag, which will be launching at the end of this month. Because our magazines, unlike others, captures the history of what we do within that month or within that year.
Mhm.
And that's the reason we do it that way. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, now what is this?
Oh.
I don't know. Okay. But yeah, so this is a real lesson. Look at the mute button, ladies and gentlemen,
Mhm.
when you're recording. So I think we're almost at the end of this thing, you guys.
Yep.
And then you're going to hear the noise, and you're going to hear the outro. And that's when we realized we have been muted this time.
Mm.
All right. So there you go.
Yep.
That's that. So, with that said, we are going to close by saying thank you for always supporting our author family, supporting us. If you are, we want you to come out to the gala. Go to www. Yeah.
Hello.
Go to www.shepublishingllc.com. Go to the events page and make sure you register for the gala. Again, September 19th is the meet and greet. It will be hosted by Shartia Love Jones, which, by the way, congratulations to Shartia, as she will be at DreamCon.
That's all right. I do remember talking to her about
She
that.
is going to be a facilitator at DreamCon, y'all. That is huge. If I could, man, be there, I would. Who's gonna be there? Shartia, who did you say gonna be there? Hey, yeah, yeah. We did a shout out to you, Darian, too. But again, this is an impromptu live, and everything that happened that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion will be at DreamCon. Like, we might need to book some flights. We might need to book some shoes.
Yeah. I got rent to
Yeah.
I got rent to pay.
All right, so Shartia Love Jones, she is speaking on entrepreneurship.
Yes.
And she will be talking about her latest book as well. Would he get out the
Did.
camera? Shoot, please. You see, Shartia, come
Somebody
on.
needs to clip this.
Yeah, somebody, would you
And you
stop eating the
dropping
chicken?
stuff.
You better get out of this office. You see, this don't make no sense.
But she said she knew.
But Shartia, look, if we could go ahead, if we can go ahead and plug that again, Shartia will be at DreamCon, um, talking about entrepreneurship and everything. And we're gonna see if we could cop some flights so we can go out to DreamCon. What's up, Daria? Hey, Cuzzo. Hey, Cuzzo. Mark said, I'm gonna be coming to the gala casket show. Make sure you be there. Make sure you be there.
Yes.
Yeah. So DreamCon, Saturday, May 31st, from 3 to 4:30. Shartia will be in the building, y'all. Oh my gosh. And let me see. Yeah, eating chicken in the background. This is such the professional situation, y'all, right?
That's oh,
Mm,
she said Meg's talking about entrepreneurship.
Oh, Meg is talking about entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Shatia is talking about overstanding the game, right?
The book, Building Relationships
With
Gamers.
gamers and my son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. And I got my book today too, y'all. A rose on the concrete court, y'all.
Well,
So yeah, so we are going to shut this down
yes.
for today. I think between last night and this morning,
yeah.
right?
It's
Yeah.
busy.
It's been busy.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, I have nothing more to say.
I guess I'm gonna say the closing. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Hope y'all eat some good food. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on all of our channels, platforms, social media things, including Showtime Wheels. Hello. You're welcome.
Yes, you're welcome. All right.
All right, see you guys.